The boys, how are we doing today? That one, there we go. Here. Oh yeah, I should probably like start the stream. That's a good idea. I tend to not do that sometimes. That's good, good. We're all good in the hood, as they say. Gotta go live over here too. Nice. Alright. Play the game, shall we? So, yesterday we wiped at Faulkner. That was good times. Good old times. What's up, Joe? How you doing? What's up, Appel? How are you guys doing tonight? Hey, this time I just got stun locked by my cat. She's being weird. Not weird, I mean she really wanted pets. That was much more important, you know what I mean? Alright. Hey, God forbid. Look at that clean layout though, Joe. That shit's clean as hell. Did I fight this guy? You're the Whooper guy, right? Yeah. You do like whoop whoop. I didn't finish Sprout Tower. It's like kind of fine, honestly. Let me just finish these guys. I think we are going to use Chikorita. I think I'm stun locked by trying to make Chikorita like have a purpose. I'm just so absolutely flabbergasted by Synthesis being 5 PP and only restoring like, what was it? A fourth of his HP? What is even the point? And here we're like losing to a Goldeen, so like truly what even is the point in doing anything? My god. Hey, you know what? I can't complain. The Pokemon's the greatest thing of all time. In terms of XP. Bro, see, that's how it is, dude. I see Goldeen, I get excited. Dude, it is hot as fuck here, by the way. We're like just starting a heat wave today. That shit's gonna be 103 degrees on Friday. I am not looking forward to that at all. What's up, Francisco? How you doing, homie? Listen, I believe in Chikorita. It can't let us down like it did against Chuck. Where we're at? What do you mean, like... in real life, like the heat wave, East Coast, USA. Dude, it sucks. And like Friday's the day I have my 50-minute walk to work, my other job, which is not gonna be an enjoyable time. Let me tell you right now, that will not be good. Nah, not New Jersey. I bet it was over there, Joe. PA, fam. Dude, like I literally woke up. Or I got home from work today. One, I was kind of tired because I slept like shit last night. Some dickhead, his car alarm kept going off. Yeah, Pennsylvania. His car alarm kept going off in the middle of the night. Like, I swear it happened 4 times. Like, blaring as loud as all hell, like 10 minutes a pop. So I barely slept. And then, like I was pretty chill. But, I just, dude, the car alarm, I just got no sleep. And I went to work. I literally fell asleep during my break at work, which is kind of funny. Like, I literally just woke up, like, not having any idea what was going on. Philadelphia? Not anymore. Nearby. I mean, actually felt that, dude. I can handle the other fishermen. 90 at 8:30? Jesus. I think I have to take the train to get to my job on Friday, otherwise I'll just die. Be cooked. I can't be dealing with that one. I don't do well with the heat. But yeah, between the heat and like being tired from work and everything, I just passed the hell out today. It was no fun. The things I wanted to do, but I didn't have the time to do them. I was snoozing. Let's go. This Pokemon can one-shot somebody has 4 levels on. Yeah, isn't Michigan usually like 3 degrees? I had to think about where Michigan was. I almost got it confused with Minnesota. I think it's very, very insulting if you're a big fan of the Lions or something. I feel like whatever I just like, that incorrect association is like a plague upon society if you're from Michigan. I apologize in advance. You have the best pizza. Let's go, Great Ball. Yippee. Dude, I have like a crackpot theory for how you're supposed to beat Whitney, but I'm afraid of testing it. 80-85? That's not too bad. It was usually like 90 to like 95 here, which is, I don't like it. I've actually never had Detroit Deep Dish. I don't know if it's a... I don't know. So I've had it one time, but it wasn't like a real Detroit Deep Dish. It was made by like East Coasters, which is not authentic. You know what I mean? Like it was terrible, but I'm not gonna hold it against like Detroit Deep Dish. I would never say it's bad off that experience. I know that's not that authentic shit. I haven't had good pizza in forever though. The only time I have pizza anymore is like at my other job because I just order it while working at the bar. And that shit sucks balls. That's not good pizza. That is certifiably not good. It is some bad pizza. My job is like a weird setup though, because like we don't have a kitchen in our bar. We're like partnered with a pizza shop down the block, and they'll make all the pizzas. They kind of just drop them off at the bar right front, and we kind of just run them to like the tables and everything. It's kind of a weird system, but like they be fucking it up all the time lately. They had a couple of like you know, like you carry a pizza box, obviously you fucking carry it like this, like straight like a normal human being. We had an issue where they were carrying them sideways, well, just like in their arm like this, and so everything's just going sliding down the fucking pizza, and we're like, hey man, are you psychotic? Like, why would you think that's okay? And buddy's here in Detroit, fine pizza. Yeah, that's how it is in Philly too. Everyone recommends like, well, Philly's very kind of psychotic about a lot of things over there. We say we don't go to the tourist spots, but I feel like the tourist spots are like low-key kind of overhated. There's the 2 tourist places for cheesesteaks in Philly, like Geno's and Pat's. Dude, if you're pissed drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, nothing's gonna hit harder. Like, there's something to be said about that. If you want a quality cheesesteak, no, like, they're not the place to be, but there is something about, like, the ambiance and the, touristiness of itself if you're a tourist, you know what I mean? The real thing about, like, Philly cheesesteaks is it turns out you can get, like, a really, really good one from, like, any, like, Chinese corner store. Like, literally, like, the best cheesesteak I've ever had in my life was from, like, a Chinese corner store in, like, the hood in Philly. I'd order that shit through, like, bulletproof glass, dude. That was the best cheesesteak of all time. I don't think we have an encounter in here. We can get Onyx, which, like, I really don't care about that. Onyx with no increased XP from the trades is super uninteresting to me. Does not appeal to my sensibilities in any way, shape, or form. There's our boy Big Bill. I do find like some kind of like, I like how regional within like a city like food becomes though, because people get like really tribalistic over it. Like, motherfuckers in Philly, like, really unironically be recommending one cheesesteak joint. Like, way deep northwest in Philly. Like, to the point where it takes hours to get there. And it's, like, barely not even, like, a part of the city at that point. And it's so far out of the way. Like, and it's like, dog, this place sucks. Like, me and my dad, when he was visiting one time, we literally, like, we were on an Uber for an hour and a half to get there within the city. And, like, that's how far away it is. And, like, we went there. Shit was so okay. And I'm like, brother, you guys are saying this is good fucking cheesesteaks because you have nothing else up here. Like, you were in the boonies. Jet's Pizza is better than Buddy's. See, it's going to be a hard adaptation for me because I'm a big fan of New York style pizza. The real thin type of shit. I love that pizza, dude. It's like the only good thing about New York City. Everything else about that city can just, like, I don't know, kick rocks. I think that's what I was going for. Alright, let's see if Mud slapped the Graveler. The dude. Bayleaf being able to learn that is interesting. Actually. If you had, like, Leech Seed, this Pokemon would be goated. Actually. It's funny how fucking, like, this is, like, one move away from being the greatest Pokemon in the history of our sport. Sleep Powder would also be nice. It's fucked up they really just looked at Venusaur like, hey, what if we just removed, like, the 2 best moves this Pokemon has? At least we got Synthesis. It's, like, worse than Leech Seed in every way. I should get the Onyx encounter while I'm in here, dude. I guess I could save it for the basement, too. At least, like, could slot into the team. Worst case scenario. It is, like, a Pokemon, I guess. Technically. Technically speaking, I do think there are Pokemon in the basement. Wise words from ya boy. See, my problem with Philadelphia was, all of the pizzas sucked ass there. Like, I don't know. I feel like the pizza didn't have any identity. And the pizza that did have an identity was, like, tomato pizza. Which, disgusting. I'm a tomato hater. And some would call that picky eating. I would say it is based and incorrect. Fucking tomatoes suck ass. Like, low amounts on, like, pizza sauce, fine. Low amounts on, like, spaghetti gravy, that's fine. Other than that, nothing, dude. Like, you're getting a little over-leveled here, Chief. You gotta pump the brakes. Brother, I don't think I ever want to use that move, to be honest with you. I don't think there's ever a world I want to click Poison Powder. I think Ike and Titania are a lock for late game. So far. I'd be hard-pressed to find a reason to replace Titania. I think it should be really good in Koga. Gotta pull the Hypno, too. Oh, by the way, when I was taking my nap, dude, my cat's been starting to sleep on my PC desk. It's very cute, except I'm concerned about her pressing, like, the buttons. And as she did that today. Like, I'm laying in, like, I'm, like, kind of waking up. I'm looking at my phone, just kind of in a haze, laying in bed. I just see her hop off the PC and turn it on. I'm like, oh, her ass is telling me to get up and stream, bro. Holy shit. She's keeping me consistent. What the fuck kind of cat is that? Rock Throw Gaming? Thanks, Ray. I'm really happy I did all that. We can get a Hoot Hoot out here. And, like, I don't know if that's worthwhile. Hey, it's Wooper. This Pokemon is banned, so we can't catch it. We used it in our previous run. The team so far got you guys. So welcome on in, Mike. How you doing? Well, thank you for the follow. We have Titania, our Geodude, shaking her fist. Why I oughta. Pretty good. We're gonna be using him late game, I think. I always kind of like shy away from our Geodude, but I think it could be good into Koga. Ike, our Chikorita. This Pokemon's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Single-handedly lost us a first attempt, but I'm committed to finding a use case for it. And then we have the Stragglers of Society. Reese the Bellsprout, Marsha the Zubat, and Greel the Ghastly. Greel is the only one we might actually end up using. The other are just filler. Oh, we have an egg. We also have an egg in these trying times. What is today? We can't get Hoot Hoot here, but honestly, bro, I'm not that interested in Hoot Hoot at this moment in time. Dude, I was genuinely thinking about, like, I think it would legitimately be better for us to ditch the Chikorita and level up a Bellsprout. But I'm committed. I gotta make this Pokemon work. Got any smooch him? I don't think I'm getting the egg, dude. I think we're gonna be living in an eggless society today. Let me see if I can get by this guy. My problem with the egg is, like, one, they have 0 IVs across the board unless they're shiny. That's kind of tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really hard situation to be in. And the other big issue is, like, what the fuck do you do with that? No, the other big issue... That's not the right Pokemon. Fuck! It's fine. Holy shit, that's terrible! Thank you, Greel. Good God, okay, help us. Yeah, it, What is Janine like? Dude, I just remember her clicking fucking Psychic over and over again in Double Team. I remember a poison move. I know she's got that, Venomoth. I find it very funny they can't figure out, like, what Koga's, like, amazing Pokemon is. Hey, he's still up. Greel's still here. Okay, the Weezings have Sludge Bomb. That's pretty much it, though. Everybody else doesn't have... Dude, what the fuck is that Ariados set? Scary Face, Giga Drain, String Shot, and Nightshade? What do you mean? Okay. She's kind of crazy. There we go, Greel here. Greel just walls this. Yeah, I had to name the ghost Pokemon after the dad. I think it was morally required of me, unfortunately. That wasn't the right button. I just want to give him a lick. And he tastes like raisins. The Crobat Wing attack, dude. We go in there with a Golden Berry. We go in there with, Reflect. Some screens. I don't know. I think the only thing we're gonna actually use this Pokemon for is, like, maybe a switch in against Bruno. It could be useful. I really, really do feel like Victory Bell is a lot more interesting to use. A little late to pivot, though, unfortunately. Because I think it's Stab Sludge Bomb, and that gives me dopamine. Does my girl get Safeguard? We busted out the Safeguard plays to counter the, Confuse... Well, it doesn't even work against that, never mind. I don't even know. Let's go, level 10 on my boy Greel. Got more zip than my boy Anthony. And you can have my phone number. You've ended a run in the past, you deserve this at least. We got our 3 funny people with their phone numbers. I just gotta get, like, useful ones. I'm about to see these boys. Yeah. Please heal my Pokemon. I beg of you. We could like get our Elix Forest Pokemon right now, but I'm like genuinely afraid. Cyrus is moving on. You're sad? I don't know, dude. I want to see that guy moving on to the McDonald's, personally. Oh, he should be joining the fucking Guangzhou Tigers, in my mind. That man is a fucking basketball just terrorist in my eyes. Even that last playoff game where he did like nothing of value. You know, classic Tobias Harris. You're still down on? You're still up with him? See, I think the thing would, like... Tobias Harris hurts in several ways. The fact that we gave that guy a super max, insane, for one. But the other really, really hurtful part is we chose him over Jimmy Butler, dude. Anytime I saw that clip of fucking Jimmy Butler walking out after beating us, yelling, Tobias Harris over me, it just makes me sad. Like, the one season we had that team, it was goated. Like, literally a single season. I didn't buy the old rod. That's a damn shame. Or, you know, just obtain it. I always forget it's in that fucking building. He's so well liked. That's crazy. Completely the opposite vibes. He's always seemed like a decent guy. Which is a big one for one. It's better than like... I don't know. Like, we haven't had that many people like actually bad in the community. Arguably Harden because he just wasn't involved with it any. Except my man was in the strip clubs. That dude was taking care of them every single time. I think the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life is somebody tracked like somebody on the NBA subreddit. They tracked like Harden's game performance like versus the quality of strip clubs like in each city. And he found out like he does like worse the better the strip clubs are. In like a city, like historically. Like all of his worst games happened down in Miami. I will say though, my boy James Harden is correct. Daryl Morey is a liar. I repeat, Daryl Morey is a liar and a scoundrel. That man is... Oh my god. Dude, people wanted his head after the Jared McCain trade. Like, that's not even the dumbest things he's done. Like, trading Julian Champagne just so we could put fucking Matt McClung in a Sixers jersey for a dunk contest. And my man's playing in the fucking NBA Finals 2 years later. God, I hate Daryl Morey, bro. That man is a thief. He is a scoundrel. Yo, what if I roll up with Fire Punch in the Elite Four on Graveler? It's good into that fortress. A super potion. And here are my Pokemon that I can't use. Oh, it's just a Zubat, never mind. Looks so dopey, bro. Yeah, he did kind of carry them, I'm not gonna lie. That shit pissed me off to watch. Bro was doing cardio for us. Not as bad as Ben Simmons, though. Well, I don't know. Possibly. Ben Simmons was pretty bad for us. Hey, at least that guy went on to win a fishing championship, I suppose. Good on him. He's moving up in the world. I think that's hilarious, by the way, that fucking now Ben Simmons is a championship fisherman. What a career change, dude. What a pivot. Like, literally, I saw the pictures of that on, like, Twitter, and I, like, had to go, like, do my own research. Because I'm like, wow, AI is getting crazy these days. Early photoshopping this guy as a fucking championship fisherman? Insane. I wasn't telling my age, I just said photoshopping in that context. Or that's how I used to fucking edit things. Just shoot the pixels. Like the good old days, bro. The way God intended. Where's my game? I kind of want the Cavs to win, just for the East. Just because every other team that, like, at a certain point was just, like, not good for my well-being as a human being if they won. Like, I wasn't ready to watch the fucking, like... I'm upset the Knicks won. That shit sucked ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was not... What do you mean, like, you get the NBA Finals, you got Mom Donnie, like, making the city peace on Earth, you got the best pizza on the planet, like, what the fuck is this? Why does New York keep winning? Like, it's not okay. But, like, Celtics winning would have been bad, too. I couldn't watch the Pistons win, because that means Tobias Harris would win. Can't have that. It was just a no-win situation as a Sixers fan. We really, really needed Wemby to do it, and, that boy has not got that dog in him. Never forget when Embiid put up 70 on Wemby. Good times. Grill wins these, by the way. Maybe. Possibly. This is the craziest sleep I've ever gotten in my life. Wake his ass up already. It's fucking sad. I don't like that I keep landing these. All my luck's going away. I need, like, just luck for other times. Huge. Huge. I don't know Bob Gasly. Well, Alan, I'm not. That's the trick. We're gonna leave him as a Gasly. Haunter, if we get him to that level. I don't think we'll be using him enough to get him to a Haunter, though. But we don't need Gasly to evolve, is the thing. A Gengar is insane in Gen 2, but the plan is... we really just need this guy to get a few levels to get Curse, then to get Rot on the bench, and come out of the box for like 3 fights in the game. Okay, Grill. I see you. This is very funny. A very under-leveled Ghastly with Curse completely just shuts down Chuck's Primeape and Red's Snorlax. Possibly other fights. I think it also may shut down, hold up. Here's somebody like really stupid it shuts down too. Ah, never mind. He's got Foresight. Unlucky, bro. Yeah, it doesn't do anything in the E4. What a damn shame. Get me out of here, bro. Kurt, make me a Pokeball that doesn't work, please. I need them. I love when my Pokeballs do not function correctly. If only there were a supplement for me to take to help my Pokeballs. $21 points and 8 rebounds. Dude. Couldn't do that shit, bro. He was doing that shit on the Sixers. We would have had a ring. Like, if he did like fucking like a little less than that. Feels bad, bro. There is some fucking crazy physicality in the playoffs this year, though. I feel like people are getting just beat the hell up, left, right, and center. Like nobody cared. was really weird, honestly. Titania, help us out. Actually, I'm gonna use Greel for a couple of the guys. Our level cap's 16. And like, we're not gonna over level, but there's something to Greel. User error. I mean, we had Nick Nurse, so, or not Nick Nurse, excuse me. We had the other, medical career. We had Doc Rivers. So yeah. There was a lot of a user error going on with that fucking guy. My favorite little thing I saw about Doc Rivers was when Doc Rivers, like, there's reports coming out about him in the Bucks last year. There was like one fucking report that came out that said something akin to, oh yeah, like, Doc Rivers was throwing everyone under the bus and took no accountability. Said like 7 inside sources in the locker room. Like, everybody was ratting this fucking guy out. Hey, Sea Queen. How you doing? Yeah, we're winning. We're on attempt 3. We don't talk about attempt 2. That was last night. We don't talk about that one. We're on the up and up. We got ideas. We got plans in the brain. Cooking things up. They're not gonna help us out, but we cooked up alternatives to using the Chikorita, and I backed down one of them while we're using Chikorita. Because I'm a loyal person. I forgot Faulkner is like a guy that has like Pokemon with moves. And then we died because I underprepared. Oh my god, Greel. What the fuck was that? I got so used to just having Totodile go in there and click buttons. And also, like, you know, the unknown Owain lured me into a false sense of security. That one didn't help either. Let's go heal Greel real quick. A man should not be this low in health. A man just did more damage to himself than the opponents did. Kind of wild out here. Did my man wall that fucking guy with the Beedrills, by the way? I don't think they have anything other than a Fury attack. It's a Path of Radiance characters. Greel, Ike, Reese, Marsha, and Titania. SMT Demon Names is a good one, though. We might have to pull that out one of these days. Pull up my boy Shiki OG. The GOAT. Here's our starter Pokemon. This is Mothman. He-Ho. Or fucking Jack Frost, Black Frost, Pyro Jack. Yeah, we are kind of using, like, a side character. It's not even a recruitable dude. Belphegor? You know, we'll save Belphegor for when we use a Mega Feraligatr on Champions, because he does look like a toilet. Why is Belphegor on a toilet? Like, I just still don't get it, after playing several SMT games. It's just they really thought that design ate. And you know what? It kind of did. It is iconic. But I think the real question, Sea Queen, the real $1 million question, who would be Mara? I kind of don't want a Mara, to be honest. I think we're looking at a really good candidate for Mara as it is. Yo, Greel's kind of going crazy. Hold up. Oh, Megadium's kind of good. Also, a little plausible deniability, too. Like, what? My chat suggested it. I don't know anything. I don't have deep, intricate knowledge of SMT. I'm not a Persona 1 truther. Back when they actually were called Shin Megami Tensei Persona. The good old days. It was called. Was it called Shin Megami Tensei Persona, or did I make that up? It was. It was Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Just like God intended. There's a Mara and Kirby epic yarn. Kirby is like, I've never felt more like a poser for Kirby, because I want to say I like Kirby, but I've played, I think, genuinely 3 games. Superstar 64. And that one where, like, it's on the DS and you gotta, like, make a little rainbow trail to stay all in that shit and everything. Is that Canvas Curse? That shit went crazy, bro. The game was goated. I think it was Canvas Curse. Whatever one that one was. Kirby fans should not be nice. They should get some dog in them. And Kirby fans are not nice people. Have you ever seen what happens when people say Kirby Air Ride is a bad game? Nah, bro, those people crazy. Oh, hell yeah, it's my goat right here. Beedrill, you crit me for 1 damage. That's really embarrassing. Fucking let's go, magnitude! Hell yeah. You don't need a defense curl. Okay, so I have a crackpot idea for how to beat Whitney, but I'm not gonna try it. I'm just gonna speak into existence because I don't want to risk it. I have a much more reliable method, a tried and true one. Hear me out, dude. You go into Whitney with your bay leaf, right? Here, okay, you follow me? Follow me here? You hit a sweet scent to lower its accuracy, or you lower its evasion, giving you perfectly accurate Fury Cutters that you can stack up repeatedly on the Clefairy, then roll over that damage boost into the mill tank, and be hitting for, like, damage. Think about it, dude. Spinnerack is a goat? I kind of love Spinnerack, too. You're right about that one, Nelia. How you doing today? Sea Queen, I think that is a great idea. Dare I say it, that is one of the intended methods to beat that that fucking fight. The other one being Mud Slap. I kept seeing, like, discourse about a Miltank again because somebody put out a YouTube video talking about how, like, Miltank ruined a generation. But, just use Mud Slap, or they give you the tools. No one ever brings up Mud Slap. It just shuts it down entirely. You can't stack up the rollouts because it misses and shit. We're just, like, fucking, we're just gaming out here. You're gonna be an annoying person, aren't you? And just do that to me. Ike. Bail us out, please. Non-stab 160 can hack against that thing's bulk. It's gotta, right? I'm a believer. So does it cap? It's Gen 2, so if you told me it didn't cap, I would believe it. Now, there is a much bigger issue with this strategy. It outspeeds you and will just stomp you. Clefairy would never do some diabolical things. Clefairy's a good boy. No way it has a cap. What is even the point? Yeah, I feel like I'd rather just go in and click Mud Slap like 5 times and watch as it can't ever hit rollout ever again. I got that one already set up. I can't trigger the gym, or the rival battle. That'd be very bad. We would, brick the entire run. Alrighty. Get in there, Titania. I'm gonna give him a Poison Cure Berry. Just in case. Because, like, you know, could get poisoned by that Weedle if we miss 3 rock throws. It's gonna feel so good when we play Gen 3 and have TMs of actual value and usage. I can't wait. What's Brock give you in that game? Oh, it's fucking Rock Tomb, never mind. Hey, Water Pulse though from Misty, right? That's a good move. I can be happy about that one. We're really out here getting like Fury Cutter and shit, bro. It's hard out here. Good boxes. Hey, this is definitely better than Gen 1. It's like kind of surprising how almost finalized. Like the, oh, you going to Scyther off the rip, cuz? That's crazy. Unlucky. See you next time, Bugsy. I don't want to fight that guy when he leads with him and clicks a U-turn and was like an actual person with a strategy. We're doing a little too much on the XP curve here, brother. Well, let's go to, butt slap him real quick. Let him know I'm about that lift, you know? Let's go to Ike, split XP. I can't have Titania get too many levels. My man's got to clear out the, Dude, I hate this fucking move. Why is it 100% chance to poison? Like, you can't tell me it's not. 30% my ass. I feel like I'm getting hit with Dire Claw. It's going to be very interesting playing the remakes for this because, like, during the gold era of playing through this game, like, I was really thinking, like, damn, these TMs are fun. The elemental punches are cool. But as I got deeper with the game, now I'm like, nah, the TMs kind of suck ass. So I'm wondering if my, like, view on the TMs in 4 is going to be more interesting. You might as well be hit with Dire Claw. They get nerfed. I guess they did get nerfed, right. It's wild because they nerfed that shit to 30 and I feel like I never see Dire Claw function ever again. Just a little diabolical, I'm not gonna lie. Fury Cutter, Bayleaf, let's go! Does Graveler get a Earthquake naturally? So do we think Graveler can kill a Fortress with a Fire Punch? What if I give him a Charcoal? We're Charcoal Gaming. I think he can, dude. We'll just stick a bunch of calciums in him. Hit the damage threshold. Four times effective, though. You gotta believe, Sea Queen. Alright, let's do the Bitterberry now. Deal with this dastardly, confusing spams. What's up, Nick? How you doing, bud? How you been? How's the marathon prep? Hello, Silver. Do not use hypnosis. Do not click the funny button. Alright. Always lucky. The better player wins today. Sorry, is only the working weather's been... yeah, bro, I'm not happy with this heat wave, dude. Oh, it's gonna be 103 on Friday? That shit suck ass. Not the special bite, no. Yo, check this out, bro. Been working on crap. That sucked, bro. Ow. Okay, and Mag 8. Go on without me. It is crazy how much of a difference this battle is when he has Quilava. Dude, compared to when he had Crocodile and Bayleaf, oh my god. What a joke of a rival, dude. Like, I think Graveler just completely walls his entire team. Except, like, the fucking Kadabra. Sup, Wade? Okay, we got the contest. Okay, you know what? Good info, Wade. I was thinking about that earlier for our routing. Good call, Wade. Good call. That's why we have Wade's number. He does good things for us. That's my boy Wade right there. That's what they call him. They call him Big Wade. It's his government name. Says it on his ID. First name Big, last name Wade. Dude, so like I like my apartment, but the one issue I have is I can't really have a like AC unit in my bedroom. Mostly because like if I had one in the window, like one like the windows right behind me would go in that one. That it's not a viable setup for streaming, as you could probably guess. You'd never fucking hear me again. And like the other issue I have, let's go grill up front and catch a Pokemon with them. It'd also be on the same circuit as my PC, so I'd have to like move my PC to like the living room or something, and that's just weird to me. I think the acoustics are much worse for streaming in there. Though it is possibly a viable play. Alright, people fan me big leaves. I wish. I ain't got the money for the big leaf game yet. When you see the big leaves behind me, that's how you know I'm starting to get sponsorships, dude. So you know, like Manscaped looks like, oh, you got 35 views on your new video? Let's go. Talk about shaving your balls now. I'm gonna have to hit this guy, aren't I? With like, who? Marsha, help us. Come on down, Marsha. There's like gotta be a way, right? Like I don't know how that shit works for running. There's a fight. No, it's not being a close shave. I feel like if you have the right mindset for it, I could definitely see fighting dumb little sponsor segues to be like kind of entertaining. If you're just a real goof about it. Cause I almost like enjoy like like when I watch a YouTube video, I kind of like when like the person overplays like their enthusiasm for a sponsorship and kind of like just like gives it their all, you know what I mean? There's a very big difference between that and like phoning it in like Raid Shadow Legends like type of like thing. Yo, Marsha's kind of going in. Hold up. This might be the best Pokemon in the game. I need like, I want a running list of the Pokemon I have called the best Pokemon in the game. I think I've said it about every single Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. Except Delibird. I don't think I've ever said it about Delibird. Delibird is excluded in that list of the best Pokemon in the game. Unfortunately. Helix Forest is oddish. Oh, I call Rocky it all the time, dude. Let's go smaller business, see if they sponsor, but I doubt they get paid, maybe. You should see. I know there's a few run shops in Philly you could probably hit up and try. I'm gonna have to, like, know somebody to get that done, though. I feel like it's a very, like, you gotta know a guy type of field. Alright, it's a female oddish. So you can be, Ilyana. You can ride the bench every time I try to use Ilyana. Even though it's like a Thunder Mage, and I know that doesn't make complete sense, but hey, it's fine. Do I have any repels? Has the game blessed me? No, there's not. I've not been blessed. I will just run from every fight instead. Speaking of the run stores, I gotta go back to wanting to get like new shoes. I got Hoka's because like they're mad comfy. I'm standing on my feet for both of my jobs like 13 hours a day. Yeah, you're thinking about like, you know, with like logic and rationality like we do here, Nick. But if you go in and you just know a guy, like I feel like if you showed up at like a party with a guy who runs a running like store and just like kind of like chatting with him, he'd be like, yeah, bro, I'll sponsor you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's how that type of thing goes down. It has nothing to do with your qualifications or how good you are at running. It's just you know a guy. You happen to be like meet the guy who owns like the run club at like a bar mitzvah, and now you have a sponsor. That's how shit goes in life. It's fucking dumb, dude. That reminds me, I gotta update my resume after the stream. You get Psyduck in here? And Psyduck, bro? It might be time for me to find a new job. Like, I like my jobs, but I'm not crazy about the hours. Now, having to work Friday and Saturday nights is, pretty bad for the social life, one might, guess. Pay is pretty good for the jobs, but, like, I don't know. A 9 to 5 in normal hours seems kind of okay. Oh, we did finish 150 out of 4,000 is fucking sick, bro. But that's actually awesome. Congrats. I think you will do better. You've been putting in the work, brother. I think you'll absolutely be able to do better than that. Your dad's brother's uncle's nephew owns the entirety of Gatorade. Now you're... Yeah, that's how that shit goes. It's always you know a guy. The cut, HM. Let's go. We love the cut, HM here. Hurry, save us. I don't need to go back. It's fine. I do it. They have charcoal. They work at 5:30 a.m. Dude, I can't do morning shift ever again. 3 years I worked opening shift at a gym, waking up at 3:45 to get to work every single day from Monday through Friday for 3 years. I think that like genuinely like permanently altered my brain chemistry and it's like ruined me as a human being. I will say my new jobs, like I only have to get up early like one day, like Tuesday's my early day. Otherwise I'm waking up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. But the thing that like I'm surprisingly down with now is like I didn't think I would enjoy the concept of like going to work later in the day. Like some of my like, you know, the bar job I go in at 6 o'clock usually. Like 6 to like 3 a.m. And like I pretty much do all my stuff before work now. I hang out, have my fun, get my chores done. And like I thought that would suck because I'm like dreading it all the day and everything. I'm like dreading, like, oh, I gotta work later today. It's kind of nice though. I actually kind of vibe with it, surprisingly. Because I'm like, hey, like I have the energy. I can put my energy towards like the fun, more like important things, I guess you could say. And then like when I'm a little more drained, I just go to work and like phone it in. Who the fuck cares? You know, that type of thing. As opposed to the other way where like I go to work and I come home drained from work and don't get anything done. Like someone get up for 10 before 10, dude. Like I am kind of an early bird. Like I like to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Even 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock was like my ideal wake up time. I'll wake up with the sun, like have some coffee and everything like that. But like having the option of sleeping in is very nice. Even my days, like when I have to go to the bar like later in the day, I'll wake up kind of early. Except Saturdays. I'm usually dying on Saturday. Yeah, there's a difference between getting up early, like on your own as a willful thing versus being forced to. That shit sucks. So I gotta keep staking clients for my job at the personal training. Build up a little book and then just fucking leave. Take them all with me. That's the goal. They're trying to convince people like, hey, I floated out to a few clients. Some of them weren't biting. I'm like, I might have to leave. I might be changing the hours. Might have to dip. Pay me, I'll stay. So, cause they really don't have a lot of money though, my clients, and like it's included with the membership and shit. And it's like a weird situation where it's like they don't have the money to pay me like the time that I would need. You know what I mean? 4 days off. 4 days off a month? Fuck that, dude. What do you do again, Nick? You ever heard that change with doing DMT? I would never, dude. You think 3 months? Hell yeah, Nick. Wait, that reminds me. What does it remind me of? I don't even remember. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. Groundskeeper for the country. Ooh. The boot. You gotta deal with all the rich bougie people there, don't you? That sounds annoying as fuck. It reminds me of something. I was gonna say something. My brain was going somewhere, but blame the 3.5 hour nap I took after I got home from work. That kind of drained my brain. Oh yeah, this guy's a trainer. I fucking forget this guy's lurking. We're ready to go. Hurting 30? I remember those good old days. Many, many moons ago. Oh, that guy's a trader. I'll come back for him. Give me sweet scent. I need this for my cracked out plan. Yeah, I'm not 30. I'm older than that. Brother, I'm almost 34. So here's the thing. We could try for the egg or a hypno. The egg, we need a shiny, basically. Otherwise, it's completely useless. That's the issue. And that's straight up genuinely the issue. We never get... Dude, I get that so much, it's crazy. Like, some people at my other job thought I was, like, 24. I'm like, dog, look at... Like, you can't see it on the webcam, but, like, you look at my eyes. Like, I don't have that youthful, like, glint of hope in my eyes, bro. Like, I saw 9/11, dude. Like, that youthful glimmer of hope is gone. We avoiding the spinners. We don't care here. Where do they move that other guy? Oh, he's over there now. Fuck, bro. I think he has a Diglett, so I can handle this one. It would be a really cool shotty. Like, we pretty much would need to like, grab shiny Magmar, shiny Jinx, or shiny Electabuzz. Otherwise, like, it's gonna completely useless pull. Aerodactyl would not look at Shock and my age. Aerodactyl would look at me and be like, damn, you have great taste in Pokemon. Thank you for using me in your yellow run. Everyone talks down about me in Gen 1, but I am actually an okay Pokemon because I come at level 30. I'd say, yeah, Aerodactyl, you're my goat. And we would be best of friends. And he would let me fly on his back. Aerodactyl need to look up. I thought his whole... He would probably land. That's how it comes down and hits some dual wing beats. I actually think I would agree with that, Joe. Like, after looking at the numbers and everything, looking at their stats, they pretty much do the exact same role of just Fire and Thunder Punch. Except, like, Magmar just does that off of the rip instead of just waiting the entire game. It's kind of a big deal. Damn, bro! Over there? What do you mean? Relax! Odd. You're the other side of the fucking planet here. Yeah, he just starts with Fire Punch. In fact, you can catch it in Burn Tower and go grab Fire and Thunder Punch. Is sick. That's good. It's a good Pokemon. Like, Magmar is probably, like... Magmar is definitely in the top 5 electric Pokemon in the gen. It's like Alakazam, Gengar, Ampharos, Magmar, Typhlosion, Lantern. That's like the tier list. Shout out Thunder Punch being the dumbest move of the fucking world. What level does Magmar even get that? In the 30s? Oh, 41's like reasonable. That's like good actually. Hold up. And they're like, you guess you get the natural sunny day too. Which is like, I don't know if there's something to be said about that, but. Yeah, I feel like it's just a better Pokemon. He just like works at the start of the game. Drive to CVS now. If you have to... Why? What the hell you need a CVS? Yeah, Flamethrower before League's kind of wild. That's like a huge power bomb because it actually gives you like... I don't want to fight this guy. Dude, I can't tell you how fucked it was when I was looking at the footage, like, for, like, the last video I put out. And then, like, I'm using Slowbro against Boruto clicking Confusion. Do you know how fucking sad that was to look at, dude? Like, what are we talking about? You can't give anybody usable moves in this game. What were they thinking with these TMs, bro? There's no way I finagle this, right? Woo! I don't know, I feel like he looked at me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You're a normal spinner. Oh, we clean with it, baby. Alright, this could be a Drowsy in here. Which, like... That is a Pokemon. We pull a Drowsy here. It changes things. That's an Abra. We already used an Abra. That's a repeat. From it's banned because we used it in silver. Only some people had Psybeam. Like Jir Frigg had Psybeam for Elite Four, but literally Slowbro goes from Confusion to fucking Psychic at 54. Like it's just not usable. All right, Psyduck. Psyduck's okay. I'll accept the Psyduck. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to worry about ever using a dumb creature ever again. Psyduck, I don't have that many Pokeballs. So, like, you need to get your shit together. Need to get in the ball. I don't think he has Confusion yet, so I can just switch into Ghastly. Lick him. Alright, so that's Route 35. We skipped 33, we skipped 34 momentarily. Alright, you're a Psyduck, you're a weird Pokemon. You can be Oscar. Is that how you spell Oscar? It is. Never remembered how to spell that damn name. I think Psyduck's actually kind of good. Very similar stats to Firalligator. Like, specially wise. So, like, that can be a reliable way of defeating Lance. That is a thing he can do, I suppose. Let's try the bug catching contest. We could get anybody in here, think about it. It is Tuesday, my dudes. Do I need like an open slot to keep the Pokemon? I'm just gonna assume that I do. We err on the side of caution here. I'm keeping the egg just to hatch and get him out of here, bro. I don't even care. Is there like literally anything of interest we can get in here though? Like if I pull a Scyther, does that do anything for us as a human being? What if you pulled a Pinsir, bro? That'd be a cool Pokemon, right? I think. The Devious Paris. Yo, I don't know. He do be hitting the spores. Get Sunstone. Yeah, I don't have anyone to use it on is the problem. I would be like, yeah, look, I won. Sea Queen, what? Why you gotta say things? What is this? I just like throw this shit. No way he broke out. Let's go! Well, I'm afraid like this thing's gonna run away, dude. Like we're in like the Safari Zone. Alright, you're like at half health. You're a Paris. I believe, dude. I believe in the Park Ball. Oh my god. The man's hitting the powders on me. Like, the fucking relax. Alright. National Park. We're Paris. They're gonna make me lose Lick again. Double Demon Swords Dance, man. Does it get Swords? I guess it does get Swords Dance naturally. But there's something to be said about that, considering the lack of boosting moves. So how you doing, King Brad? Just get in the ball, Paris. Win me a contest. I know, bro. Like, who does this Paris think he is? The Tochukasu growing on this Pokemon's back orders it to extract juice from tree trunks. It sure does. All those words, I agree. Not the Tochukasu. Like, what? Why didn't they? Okay. Dude, don't make me go to the north gate, bro. I gotta backtrack from that. It's like it was placing first was Cujo with his really cool Paris. You fuck your Butterfree, bro. Paris is better. I do actually like Paris. Like, I actually do really like that Pokemon, honestly. Alright, we did it for the berry. Who cares? We're berry gaming. That wasn't the right button. We'll be nicknaming him soon, don't you worry. Alright, give me Psyduck. We got on Route 36. If we're not interested in that, devious fellow. That can't be right, table. Is it only these low-level people? Surely not. I feel like this encounter table is a little fucked up, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're missing some people, actually. Well, it's not my problem. I mean, like, it is my problem, but it's not my problem. I think, unfortunately, it is in our best interest to skip the egg. And go for a Drowsy. I think Hypno is just too good for us to pass up. I might actually say something very controversial. I think Gold and Silver might be better than Nuzlocke and Crystal. I think taking away Jinx and Magmar from your encounter pool is not worth what they do in Crystal. None of the stone evolutions are worth it in this game. Like, truly it might be my hottest take of all time. I just feel like Crystal doesn't add, like, enough. Like, it's really just the evolution stones. And, like, a slight tweak of encounters, like, early Teddiursa is really it. Good luck getting that in a Nuzlocke, though. That Pokemon is a fucking nightmare. Even if you run into that thing, it's probably going to run away from you. What's up, BDSBD? How you doing, bud? Ooh, let me get the Quick Claw while I'm here. We like the Quick Claw game. Fire Red at the moment's not easy. Are you just doing like a regular Nuzlocke or like a hardcore one, Nick? What's the rule set looking like? So here's the big problem. I kind of don't want to fight any of these people on the way back. Just one Pokemon? That's super hardcore. Tragic. I do like this little route. I also think the changes they made in Crystal are kind of nice. So one route where I'm like, okay, I like the changes we did. Most of the changes of the trainers is a little frivolous, I think. I'm playing Y in a very hardcore way, running around the grassy route until a shiny pops up. Ain't that the game with the chain fishing? I always feel people talk about that, like that's the greatest game in history for like getting shinies. Are you hunting for like a specific Pokemon, Sequeen, or are you just looking around? So I realized I need to get a Legends Arceus. I determined I want a shiny Weirdeer. And I can't get one of those. Pokemon is a bad fucking game. Okay. Which is a very fun game. Yeah, people talk about Legends Arceus like it's like the best game ever. I hear it's better than a ZA. Like, I like ZA, but I don't know. The DLC for ZA was really bad, I'm not gonna lie. That DLC was like legitimately so bad it like colored my perception of the game. Good God, that shit sucked. Here's my problem though, are Dusk Balls in that game? Because ideally I would want the Weirdeer, shiny Weirdeer and a Dusk Ball. That's the dream. But I don't even know if that's doable. Also, I think if you send them up from that game, they get into a funny ball. Yeah, so I gotta wait for like Pokemon Weewa and pray. They actually like have a good ball in that game. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, huge para? Our girl's coming up with the levels, dude. Whew. Get me away from that guy. Alright, can we double it up? Can we do it again? We got that dog in us. I think he's got a Diglett, so we can just leave with him. Tragic. We'll never recover from this. What can we even do, bro? Listen, this is a hard game. You can't flame me. They just be spitting, bro. There ain't no rhyme or reason in what they're doing. They should be doing tricks on it. We stay in here. Gaming? You took 7 damage from the fucking leech life. What are you talking about? I almost used Razor Leaf for the guaranteed hit, but we all know that's not guaranteed, actually. Yeah, we're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. No grinding. Other than, like, wild trainers. Magnitude 9? Fucking relax there. Jesus. My man's like, hey, you want to be hit with an earthquake real quick? Like, no? Actually? Like, I would prefer you to not do that. Alright, get me out of here, bro. What is this route, bro? What is she doing? Oh, sorry, I think I fought her. So, did all that for nothing. Alright, let's grab some Pokeballs real fast before we try to get this Drowsy. I feel like you fuck heavily with Kaizo, Ironmon, Nick. It's very similar. Like, much more randomized. 10 Great Balls. Count them. Oh, the egg is so bad, though. I don't think it's an egg angle, unfortunately. It's pretty much like Kaizo Aramon is pretty much like a hack. It's like very of like Fire Red, where like you get like one random Pokemon at the start and like everything is randomized. Their stats, like their evolutions, their learn set, their abilities. And you just gotta get through the game with that one Pokemon, and you can like switch your Pokemon a few times. And it's pretty much that. It's like very, very difficult. They're putting a lot of eggs into that egg basket. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Sea Queen. I think that sounds like a bad idea to me. Oh, here's your egg. This is all you get. No, I'm not sure. I think if you just Google Kaizo Aramon, you can probably find it though, Nick. Look at it. It's cute. Into the box it goes. Who's that little annoying ass kid in this game? Rolf. This is gonna count as our Violet City encounter because that's where we got the egg from. That's all I'm thinking. I'm gonna do eggs. The route you get it in. Toga mid. Mid is generous in this game. Togetic don't do shit. Yo, level 5 with Charm though? Hold up. Charm kinda crazy. Let's go nickname the Paris before I forget. That would be very annoying if I forgot that one. This one? Hello, hello, rate my Paris. Paris is a fairly decent name. It's like, is it? Like, are you sure? You can be Braum. My man can go in the box, just like Braum. Oh yeah, I don't have the bike. Alright, Route 34 on Pokemon. Let's check the encounter table. At night. Bro, we could get a fucking Hoot though. That would be very suboptimal. I don't think I would be pleased with that. And we were out of encounters, routes for get this little fellow. Hey, what's up, Miguel? Bugsy was chill. That was a flyer situation. We don't have any. We have no flyers. I think my best bet would be go hit Route 36, probably catch a Hoot there, come back, and be able to get the Drowsy. A little more guaranteed. I didn't fight her? I hate this game. Bro, why is it a Vulpix? What an annoying creature. I'll have the XP to go around, man. Brother, I hate this game. Cook him. Just cook him. Just do it. Just get him out of here, bro. Roast the Paris. What did Paris do to this Vulpix, bro? Kenya could be something. Because I think technically Kenya would count in this route, but we just got our Psyduck for this route. Alright, we fought all these people. We were free shot to 36. I think it would technically count as the route if I remember correctly. But I was more aware of it because we could try to get a Drowsy on that route. Let me go get my Hoot real quick. Really, the play was actually just get Hoot Hoot from National Park and don't do the fucking bug catching contest. That was the correct play. Thing is, though, we win, like, if we win the roll... Bro, if we actually unironically did pull the, Drowsy, there's a world where we could get a knocked out straight up later. Which, like, isn't good, but it's cool. You know? Alright, give me a Hoot Hoot. Yeah, Kenya would be really good. Again, I think it's not more... There's a world where it could be better. I don't know. I just feel like Fearo's not good enough in the Bruno because everybody has ways of dealing with him. There's our Hoot Hoot. Our fearless little fellow. Don't make me use moves, bro. Just put the bird in the bag and, like, let's move on with our life. Like, why do we gotta do this song and dance? What are you? You're a Psyduck. I don't even want to risk it, honestly. Real, put him to sleep. Did Fearow get any fun new toys in this gen? Because, like, if they gave the boy some good stuff, like, maybe I could see, like, pulling out the Fearow. Nope, it's the same old shit. He got hidden power, though. That could be something. Dude, don't make me, like, attack the level 4 fucking Hoot Hoot, please. Just get in the ball. I beg of you. Thank you. Good God. You can be... You'll speed even got in this game, dude. I don't know who's in the Fire Emblem anymore. Why don't we make you... Makalov? The worst Pokemon, or the worst fucking character in Fire Emblem history. Truly a nightmarish person. Alright, let's go get our Drowsy now. The greatest Pokemon in the history of our sport. It's just better than the Egg, unfortunately. Unless it gave us a shiny Magmar. That's probably the only time. Even then, honestly, I still think it knows better. The Elemental Punches plus Psychic is just better. Fun unit. I never used Makalov, I just hated his design too much. And what he did to Astrid. I had to ditch the boy. Guy's a shithead. Let me check the spreadsheet real quick. Egg is Togepi. Gonna be Rolf. What do we name Paris? Braum. $36 was Hoot Hoot. Makalov. Alright, give me a very good Drowsy, dude. I think the problem, though, is, like, by the time I got him, I'm like, I already had, like, Paladins to spare. And I know, like, more Paladins is always a good thing, but I feel like Path of Radiance was the type of game where I needed to, like, min-max to survive, you know what I mean? Except, like, Maniac mode, but Maniac mode I just would stick Oscar out there with Ike in the vicinity. His double the Earth affinity was stupid. Todd, give me your phone number. I would like to know about the bargains that they have. Tell me more. I love a good bargain. You know me. They call me the bargainer. Drowsy, 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 drowsy. That's not a fucking drowsy. Not even close. Drowsy, drowsy. You know, guys, I think I'm feeling a little tired, you know? I think I might be ready for bed. I think I'm feeling a little, drowsy. It's not a drowsy, bro. If I was a drowsy, where would I be? There he is. A bad bargain? Is such a thing even real? You don't have confusion yet, I'm pretty sure. You bought my— that's like $5 too much. You got a refund for that. I think if they paid me to take Mighty Number 9, I would be upset. I wasn't familiar with Grill's game. That had DLC characters? I'm like shocked that like any Kickstarter game like actually was created and released after that, dude. Alright, Soren. Always lost in your books. I kind of love how bad the voice acting is in Path of Radiance. The cuts in Radiant Dawn, the fucking cutscenes, they're so bad, dude. Health constantly drains and her life still does not work on the game's dog shit, but really? Alright, so we need some elemental punches. I was like Headbutt is not bad on this guy. But don't have the slots for that one. Where's my money? Economy is in shambles. You can't learn the elemental punches yet? Alright, he's not in my party. Forgot about that one. I forgot he's not in the squad. I don't have him. He's literally not even here. He's sitting at home. I was gonna fucking say it, bro. If he can't learn the elemental punches, but Aber can, like, truly something is wrong with society then. Alright, farewell, Oscar. Here's the annoying thing. We actually kind of have to keep him as a drowsy till he gets psychic at like 40, I think. Like whatever the hell level it was. 'Cause I am not using confusion in the Elite Four, bro. Hypno is not that type of guy to be doing that. How many moves do you have? Do I need Fire Punch yet? The Sweet Sun Fury Cutter Bayleaf? I might have to pull it out. I don't know. It might be the play. Where is like at? You ready for gaming of the highest order? We're gonna be gaming here. You do a little gaming. The hearse? What do you mean? We're chilling. I'll even show it off against a level 7 centered in Whitney's gym. Yeah, I was holding off on the fire punch. The problem is he has got such bad, like, 4 move slots to him. I don't think we even want Hypnosis, honestly. Like, Hypnosis is great, obviously. I think if we're trying to pop Hypnosis, things are in a bad situation. You know what I mean? It's a little too unreliable. Gramble's basically Ursaring Light. I would love to use it, Gramble. Like, every time I'm looking at a Pokemon, I'm like, damn, this would be really good. If only it was available during the night. Alright, you got this, Soren. Let them know. Yeah, Ursaring's crazy. He's like 130 attack on stab return. And like, weirdly good special. Like, you can use the elemental punches very well. And he has like almost exactly the same special attack as fucking Firalligator. For some reason. Alright, here's the play. We Sweet Scent here. We get just clobbered by a Sentry. We got 50 levels on. Yeah, keep curling, bro. See if that'll help you. We're scaling? Okay. I am losing to this thing. We're scaling? We're scaling? We're scaling off of our fucking rocker. And I think the nice thing about Gramble is it does get Shadow Ball. It's like the fucking most Shadow Ball-y friend ever. Yeah, so Miguel, with how that works, that would mean like males would have a bad, like DV, right? For attack? Is that how that works? What's up, Ant? What you got for me, cuz? I don't want to battle you, you're a little far away. And also, we don't do that here. You couldn't tell me about fun little things happening out in the world? You gotta be like, hey, I want that smoke. Yeah, so like, can we talk about why does Ursaring have like completely usable special attack? You get him to a good level, shove some calciums down his throat, he's doing some work. I feel like that should not be how it is. Ursaring got no business being that goated. Alright, Soren, you do not win these, in fact. Let's go to Titania. Like I said, I would love to use it. We just can't get it. Or that did so much damage. Stop! Holy shit, a 9? Titania, please. Relax. Settle down. Sludge Bomb Gaming, let's fucking go. This is the worst game I've ever played. Ike, help us. We're losing to a Meowth. I'm believing, dude. No, we get outsped too? Alright, we get outsped, so this is not a viable option. You to melee 12 plus attack. Interesting. Okay, males are always a better attack. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was different with like the ratio changed. So you're saying we're getting the classical fucking like sexism of video games and old like RPGs where the men are the physical classes and then the women are like the mages and shit? That's what we're getting out here? Crazy, bro. Crazy world we live in. Can't believe Pokemon is subscribing to like archetypical like gender differences in RPGs. Who'da thunk? Titania is the best. She's like 37, down bad for Ike's dad, and just is like the mom of the group. And she's like the best unit in the, well, like top 3 units in the game. She ain't no Seth. She's close. She's probably the closest we've gotten to another Seth. She ain't Har. No. She ain't no Har. Har is on another level. Har might be the dumbest flyer they've ever made. Well, I think every flyer is stupid in that series. Har is extra stupid, though. Was it Nito's Meowstic? Indeedee Volbeat? You know what? I didn't even think about those guys. Yeah, you're right. I hate to stumble. This guy scares me. I was so upset when I got Nidoking in gold, and I'm like, oh yeah, Sludge Bomb time, let's go. And it's like, oh no, you don't do that. We don't do that here. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And Sequeen, I do think you might be crazy for that, actually. Seth is the GOAT. I don't know. I think we need like an out is the problem. So I think the thing is, I don't particularly want to stay in on the, like I don't want Geodude against the Clefairy, right? Because he's slow, and there's a pretty decently sized risk of you getting hit with like a Metronome, Grass, or Water attack. That's just going to annihilate him no matter what, so I can't risk that. So I think I do want the Bayleaf in there. And like it might be doable? I don't know. A violence promoting ability. That's such a funny way of phrasing that. Let's go back to Tanya here. Gen 3 postgame finally Sludge gets a fucking main stab. Insane. Gotta love the early gens. But they'll be ripping off them Thunderbolts and Blizzards, though. Don't you worry. Let's go Soren! Another one. A 4? I've been thinking about wanting to use a female Meowstic. Mega and Champions. I think if I did it with the Weird Ear team, it'd be okay, because you could just trigger the competitive boost and then Mega. And like, that's kind of good. That's like really strong. But I think that's so many hoops to jump through, it's like not actually good. I could just use a legitimate Pokemon. I feel like using a legitimate Pokemon is always better. Nah, you can't have somebody that strong with Psychic Surge. That's just crazy. Now, wait till Indeedee's back in the game. I think it's crazy that, like, I do think having no Psychic Surge Pokemon available right now is bizarre. Because it does feel like an entire, like, archetype of, like, play is just removed from the game. You know what I mean? Like, Psy Spam is just gone. I feel like that was just a meta. Almost staple. I feel like Psy Spam was never, like, good. I feel like it never won tournaments and shit, but it was up there. Is Fury Cutter Bayleaf? Wait, really? This is real? I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I was thinking too far outside the box. They should put me in a box for these ideas, though. You have a Growlithe that concerns me slightly. You got Ice Pokemon I can just punch in the mouth real fast. I should get Ike one more level somewhere. When do this guy's phone number? Armor Tail. I kind of think I want to start using Farigiraf. I have noticed in my time trying to use like Basket Legion and like King Gambit, I'm not really a Sucker Punch 50-50 type of guy. I would prefer not to handshake that playstyle and get in there, you know? I would rather just avoid all that shit together. Let me just click the big damage spread moves. I'm onto some new bullshit though. I'll play it tomorrow on stream. That'll be our Champions Day. I'm still sticking with Mega Holucha. I switched it around a little bit. I'm now running Rock Slide on it. Because I feel like there's something to be said about having a perfectly accurate, reliable Rock Slide. Like, how many times has Aerodactyl lost you a game because it just misses a key Rock Slide? And also, I'm running Mr. Rhyme. Which, I feel like that's a crazy person. Like, that's a crazy person thing. Mr. Rhyme. The set is Fake Out, Freeze Dry, Hypnosis, and Sheer Cold. With a Focus Sash. It is like high key, like a lot of pressure turn one. It's because like turn one, you get the Fake Out pressure, you get Entrain No Guard onto that guy, and then it's like, okay, what do you do now? He's got a Focus Sash to do some stuff. We throw out some flinch, squeeze out some flinches if we're about that life. It's an angle. I'm a believer in it. I ruined a Mega Metagross's day with that shit yesterday. It was hilarious. He thought he was sweet, then he just got popped. Hypno Bill Cosby? That's crazy. That's Temple's finest. Wow, that gave no experience. Do you have experience for me, sir? I think the team is literally like Holucha, Mr. Rhyme, and then like 4 good Pokemon. I think that's the trick. You just have to use good Pokemon on the team. And then you have like 1 oddball on there that you can use to clickbait. Holucha, I have Garchomp in there. And it's just literally just Aerodactyl Garchomp again. But without the fucking Aerodactyl losing me games by missing like an asshole. Do we stay in here? We keep it going, bro. We don't care. We keep it set up. I would never do that. Because I already go insane wondering which Mega it is. I saw the most fucked up clip though. Somebody was running a Mega Raichu X. And then just threw out a fucking Zap Cannon anyway and just hit that shit raw. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. Insane thing to do to somebody. Let's go fight the guys in the basement real fast. I think we should also give Geodude Dig and like a Quick Claw. So we might need a Quick Claw Dig at some point to dodge a fucking anything. Inhuman thing. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just as accurate as Rock Slide. It hits or it doesn't. Just how it works. Just hit the moves. It's not that hard. Not the grime time. What if we just stay in here? What if I just like didn't care about anything? Alright, I don't think we should stay in here. I think that would be... I'm staying in, bro. We keep the going. We're scaling? Oh, look at that scaling, bro. Fury Cutter is the best move in the game. Don't at me. What will he do about the scaled up Fury Cutters? Look at that! You tell me this isn't the best move of all time? That I can beat Pokemon half of my level? Tomorrow night around 8 o'clock, 8:30, Nick. But, have a good sleep. Good luck at work tomorrow. It'll be hot as fuck. The heat wave's really kicking into gear tomorrow. Hydrate. Alright, are we ready for Whitney, boys? Is it time to wit? Oh, I do. Yeah, you're right, V. I do like that move. I also like how it wiggles the screen a little bit. I always thought the wiggly screen for Psychic was funny. Alright, Ike. You can have a singular berry. I'm gonna put Soren away. Because we need an additional sacrificial lamb, potentially. And I don't want a Soren to get popped. Soren has time to shine. PAV. Hey, Shinyan. Why don't you get out there? Good ideas for you, Shinyan. I think you'll do really well on the Whitney here. Alright, we're gonna lead Greel. Just to hit a Hypnosis on the Clefairy. Then we can switch and get some safety with the Fury Cutters and Prey. Because the thing with the Fury Cutter, though, is all of the starters learn it. I noticed. So this is kind of like an applicable strategy to everybody. Probably not your Quilava, because you'll explode. So, like, don't do that. But did I teach Dig over to, our funny little fellow? Our little rocky guy? I did not. Good thing I checked. I simply want this just to dodge a rock throw potential, or a rollout, and reset it if I have to. Yeah, Whitney, like, I don't know. Whitney you can get hacked on a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we have the tools for it. We have 2 different outs. I think the thing is just Mud Slap is just so good against her. Like, you just, like, stack it, just, she can't do anything. Hello, Clefairy. Don't be rude to me, please. Huge. Do I go for the sweet set or keep it trucking? We'll see. I think I gotta keep it trucking, dude. No, let's go with the consistency. Reflect big for us here? Reflect could be big for us. I think that would actually incentivize her to click Metronome more. I don't want that. I'd rather be double slapped. Big sleeps here. Okay, we're cooking. Oh no. She's set up now. Alright, we got through that easy. Do not stomp flinch me. Do something stupid. We're in a race. This Pokemon's fucking insane! Wait, people struggle with this fucking gym leader? What? Okay, no, hold up. People think this fucking is so easy. What are you talking about? Every starter in the game learns this shit. Use the things the game gives you. Oh no, childhood trauma. I didn't use the tools the game gave me. Ooh. Like... Alright, everybody except Miguel, because Miguel's a ball nowhere. But I need them Fury Cutter apology forms on my desk tomorrow morning, okay? Write them up. What do you fucking mean it's goated like that? Insane. Nobody knows about Sweet Scent Gaming. I mean, it's 95% accurate. Like, I don't want to say that's reliable because we've seen what happened with Chuck, but I had to hit the Sweet Scent Gaming clip. You know what I mean? Who uses that move? Who finds the truly esoteric use for Sweet Scent? If only it didn't have a cap. I don't think it's good against Will, because I think most of his Pokemon resist it. Like, the Zatus are flying. It's good against, like, Jinx, I guess. But the problem is, like, the Zatu lead just throws out annoying shit. That's all I really wanted from the Fury Cutter. It's done its job. I've cut them furiously. I am impressed. Who knew this was such a devious move? Yeah, that's the other issue. You could do it against, like... You could start building it... Does fighting resist bug? I mean, you could probably get that shit rolling against Bruno. And yo, if you go in there with the, a Confusion Berry? No, don't tell me that, dude. What do you mean the TM that Bugsy gives you is not useful in the Elite Four? What? I can't... Fucking Fury Cutter, dude. Holy shit. What a time to be alive. I was ready for that last one to miss, by the way. I was waiting for it, dude. I saw it coming. My mind's eye it appeared before me. A fucking missed Fury Cutter, then we just get wiped. I'm gonna grab Sword again, by the way. We need to use him for, like, the next 6 gyms. Actually, not Morty. He would not be good against Morty. Attract. Which, like, isn't really helpful for us. So, it's useful for us against Claire. We've seen its value from our boy Alana. Lana's shown us what that move's capable of. Shout out to the greatest Ampharos to ever live. You don't know about Alana, you don't know ball. Lana was truly one of the best of them. That's it. Let's finish up the underground real quick. We need a Queen and Jinx. They should have gave it to like one male Pokemon, so everyone's like, like, hey, what do you mean by that one? They give it to like Mr. Mime. I'm like, hey man, what's that about? We have to switch because my mana's a lick, by the way. She's thirsty. Sea Queen. Can't a woman with some flowing hair just have some succulent calcium? On a hot day? She needs to hydrate. There's a heat wave among us. Let's go, coin case. Oh, we got the good brother today. We'll come back with our Eevee that we'll never actually evolve. Think about it. Oh, he's got the Magnemites. No, dude. He walls us. What will we do? Spitting nonsense. Is that... What do you mean Lickitung is a BJ joke? What do you mean? I feel like that's something we all, like, thought about, like, unconsciously, but, like... What do you mean you put it in the words? I know you're allowed to do that. I think this is unfair. Let me hit a magnitude 10 on these Magnemites. I want to delete them from the history books real fast. Not the 4 mag. The wrong type of ROM hacks. What do you mean the wrong type? Hey, you know, I'll take the ROM hack where you get a Milk Drink Jinx as long as we avoid dark type Luxray. That's the only thing. That's where I draw the line, dude. All the other truly esoteric things, totally fine. But Electric, Dark, and Luxray, how daring are we today? I'm like still stunned, by the way, from the Fury Cutter gaming. Like, Miltank has like defense. I didn't think it was going to do like... I was expecting like half HP max. Not that. Thorin wins these, by the way. Or to put the animations on. No! Should have had the Fury Cutter animation. I don't even know what it looks like. I ignored it every time I got hit by it. Because I'm stupid. When does my man learn Psychic? Please be like a acceptable level in today's society. You get it at 40? Dude, it's 49 for that, bro. Oh my god, we're gonna have to actually unironically keep it drowsy to level 40. Yo, he gets poison gas at 31 though, hold up. A 55% chance to inflict basic poison? Lux, a special attack Lux Ray would be like, probably better. Yeah, because it actually uses its electric moves. I think I'd never want to click Wild Charge or Supercell Slam. Unless I'm playing like Iron Hands. Then anyone else is going to be turned into fucking paste. I gotta clean up that one guy in Helix Forest still. I didn't forget about him. I'll spin the block on him, bro. Yes, you do, Sea Queen. You do want to play a horror game on Netflix. Didn't they do that with Until Dawn? I should play Until Dawn. The game looks fun as hell. I watched a friend of mine play it a little bit. I'm like kind of pissed about one thing though. My one friend, he like streamed to all the boys on Discord, him playing through Detroit Become Human. Like not the best game ever, obviously. But him playing through that shit was fucking entertaining. Like those games are like peak for watching the homies play. Oh, cool. We got it for the Switch. I don't like the situation right here. Seems a little, I don't like this. Hey, Rolf. I need you here real quick. Thanks, Rolf. What would we do without you, sir? Hey, Ike, you want to carry real fast, bud? I saw resist. Fuck. Razor Leaf. Okay. Winnable. Big win. Big wins in the Ike household. I did 16. Okay, wait, we buried up. We're still here. Are we still out here? It was a worthy sacrifice. I forgot to change my lead. Delta and she had her audience voice the characters. The hi, welcome to Chili's guy. Oh, the Chili's. Top 10. Burger King foot lettuce. That guy? That's a horrible voice to give anyone, dude. I'm not gonna lie. May have ruined Deltarune for somebody in that call. Or that's Chili's for a second. Well, you can do that voice for when you voice your apology video, the apologize to Fury Cutter. Use top 10 TMs in Gen 2. Number 1, Fury Cutter. It lets you beat Whitney, the hardest gym leader in Pokemon history. Give me Shinyan. I will not throw my Hoot Hoot to the wolves. I've done that far too many times, and it never does anything good for me. The concept of bringing Hypno to level 40 just to fucking actually get Psychic is so depressing, dude. We do what we must, though, because we can. Look, I get the Elix Forest guy. Hold up. I will run that fade on him. I'll bike all the way down. I don't even give a fuck, dude. The one random trainer they shoved in here. I kind of love this Venonat sprite, and I don't know why. Bro, it looks like he's like stepping out of the fucking earth like he's Reggie Gigas or something. Venonat really thinks he's him with that shit. Do get Psychic? I know. Should be like a vague value, maybe. You made a signing? Wait, hold up. Where is it? Google's lying to me. What was the signing? Tell me, Joe. One Joe to another. Lay it on me. Oh my god. I guess this thing is the tankiest Pokemon to ever live. I can't be too upset. Ladybug does have 4,000 special defense. I am just a lowly little fellow. Soren? Thank you. I came back for 91 XP and all I got was this lousy nothing. Dean Wade? Okay. Let me live, bro. Why are they ruining my life? Grill, help us. Yeah, the phone call guy. The Sixers signed Bugcatcher Wade. Honestly, with the shit they were trotting out to go out with an Embiid, like, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, we got fucking youngster Bimmy from Route 2 on our starting lineup. Let's go. Yeah, youngster Bimmy. Let's go, Curse! Alright, Gorilla's reached his final potential. This is Gorilla's final form. He will sit in the box and be taken out to fight like 2 guys. Yeah, Seaqueed. It, fucking like the Nintendo version, I think Double Dragon. The 2-player characters' names were like Bimmy and Jimmy. Because they fucked it up instead of Billy. Got our boy Bimmy. Boo! I just hope he has a better, life than Greel. I hope it goes a little bit better. And we don't have to worry about it because he's gonna be nice and safe in the box. We will not see him until that devious Hitmonlee inside of Chuck's gym. Because holy shit, that Hitmonlee sucks ass to fight, dude. Hate that guy. Bimmy and Jammy? Jammy's a crazy name. Our boy Jams. Our boy Jam Jars. Shout out to Jam Jars from Banjo-Tooie. The worst game ever created by humanity. God, I hate Banjo-Tooie, bros. I hate to say it. I'm a dedicated Banjo-Tooie hater. Kazooie? One of the best like role-playing, fucking role-playing. Platformers. That's the genre. It's a platforming video game. You're a cute little guy, you do little hop around on the platforms, that's why it's called that genre. Platform. One of the greatest of all time, and they fuck it all up in Tui. I unironically love nuts and bolts. I don't know what that says about me as a person. All I'm saying is Banjo-Kazooie does it and lets you slap parts together to make cool vehicles. It's the worst game ever. But they let you do that in Legend of Zelda fucking Tears of the Kingdom. Suddenly it's the greatest game of all time. Tui made the levels like too open and like too esoteric. Like it was a like direct level curve continuation from Kazooie, which was kind of cool. But like, dude, there's some of the shit you gotta do with that game is too much. It's like you will go into an area and like you have to go between like 7 different levels, hitting random levers that don't seem like they interact with each other in any possible way, just to like get one Jiggy. It's crazy. Like, you will literally be jumping through hoops for hours for, like, just a scrap. Nothing. You're from Johto, huh? I don't think that cop would go up to anybody. Unless you're, like, 10 years old. Minding your own business. And they would try to assault you with their cop dog. Just remember, ACAB includes Growlithe. What are the other cop Pokemon? I feel like Lucario was definitely a cop. You know what I mean? Like, I just imagine Lucario would sound like Brian Griffin. And, like, point at, like, a car and be like, yup, it's in there, officer, it's in the trunk. I can sense its aura. What's up, Anthony? Yo, the Gino's eating some berries? Let's go. Anthony, what the fuck, man? What is wrong with you? What do you mean you just ate the berries to try that shit out? Ooh, see... Statland feels cop adjacent. Like, I feel like Statland would be owned by, like, the Queen's Guard in, like, London. You know what I mean? I fight you? I did not. Speaking of cops. I guess it really is all the canine Pokemon are the cop dogs. Or they're just the cop Pokemon. Yeah, you tell him, Titania. Watchog is definitely a cop Pokemon. Like, if it's not, like, Watchog is, like, definitely a snitch in some capacity, dude. That thing either works for OSHA, the police, something. Like, Watchog is, like... Watchog is like the type of motherfucker that would be like a secret shopper sent by corporate to go into your store and like make sure you're doing your shit properly, dude. Watchog does it for the love of the game. Yeah. Fuck Watchog, bro. Thing's a narc. Let's fight these people up here. Let them know what we're about. I have to fight the one guy with a Raichu that for no reason whatsoever. I think that's like what he's supposed to be, because he's got the high-vis vest on and everything like that. But just like... nobody likes the Inspector, you know what I mean? Like, we don't like that guy. We're trying to go do our own thing and break the rules in peace. You ain't got a narc on us and be, oh no, I gotta keep 3 points of contact. Oh no. Like, it's fine, bro. Let me fall. I'm using Fury Cutter for value. So I think my Whitney kill might be the first documented time anybody has ever gotten value out of Sweet Scent. I kind of love Watchog. I never liked it, but it's funny animation in ZA of it running around like an asshole. Really kind of brought it up in my book. I think it's so funny looking. That shit runs like a Scooby-Doo character. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, dude. It's so weird. You don't want the Cubone and a Hoot Hoot? You got a Cubone and a Hoot Hoot. Alright, let's think about long term, boys. So, Elite Four. Hypno for Will. We'll meditate and throw out some Shadow Balls. Hypno and Titania for Koga. Hypno for everyone else. Hypno for everyone, pretty much. Everything relies on Hypno. We have to baby the Hypno. I think if we get a Magnemite and get it like lock on, it could have some value for us. Sweet Scent Chlorophyll of Venusaur used for support for Megazord X's hurt. I never heard of that in my life. I hope not. I have like genuine fear we're somehow in a speed tie. Like, I'm not risking this at all, bro. Plan B if we don't get the Hypno is we cry. We hope we get like a Skarmory and friends or something. I don't even know. Depending on when the Hypno goes down, we do have a backup plan, though. I think Flareon could do some work against Will. I don't even think Sweet Scent's like available anymore. They had to have removed that. No way that's still in the game. That's crazy it's still in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I really hate that in Crystal I have to go fight Whitney, go up to the bush near the fucking Sudowoodo, talk to that guy, run all the way back down. Grab the Squirt Bottle, run all the way back up. That shit kinda dumb. I don't like that. They shouldn't have done that. Let me live. Diplin's ability. I always forget Diplin, like, exists. I don't like Hydrapple, by the way. I was, like, thinking about this earlier. Something about Hydrapple, like, gives me anxiety. It's like whatever, like... So I have Trypophobia, which is, like, a fake fucking phobia. It's the fear of, like, tiny little clusters of holes. I feel like something about Hydrapple, like, triggers that for me, and I don't like it because of that. I don't know how to describe it. Hidden Power was fun. I very much like it too in Gen 3 when like it was not like split and you had the physical ones too. It was a little lamer in like Gen 4 onwards when it became all special. No, not Sweet Scent, dude. We've seen what this does. I still think cutting return is crazy. And bring back Water Sport. And Mud Sport. And Synchro Noise. The people love Synchro Noise. Back to the Synchro Noise topic. We love Synchro Noise here. We like Synchro Noise and Fury Cutter at this channel. Nothing else. Those are the best moves. I get these berries. Save our game, please. We'll never repeat the greatest Whitney fight of our history of our sport. So this is the guy with the little... Wait. You have the counter. Come on now, Nike. We win these. Every single time, actually, without fail. Very easily, I might add. Hello, Aber, if that's really your name. They cut return for competitive reasons, but didn't have any more 3DS games. I just feel like... It was weird they cut that, then really didn't give Lopunny and, like, Kanga anything to do. Like, Kangaskhan should be reduced to fake out less resort strategies. That's just kind of depressing. It's a good niche. Does good work with it, but, like... Lopunny's really feeling it. What's up, Spoons? Oh no. Imagine dropping the accuracy on Ike, bro. What do you think this is? It's like, dare I say it, the greatest Pokemon of all time? Hello. Yeah, you do that. I'll be right there. You have a Tangela. I swear I can handle a Tangela. Got the Ice Punch. Serial 1 physical attackers will lose 1/4 their HP on every attack. As they should. Physical attackers deserve it for having such high base power moves. Yeah, this Pokemon sucks, bro. Tangela used to be way tankier in Gen 1. This boy got nerfed. He's like 110, I think. And he's got nothing. How do we feel about the discourse that they should make an accurate rock move? I think it's a bad idea. I like that, like, there's an identity to, like, specific, like, subsets of moves. Like, I like that, like, rock is, like, inaccurate. I like that there's very few special rock moves. I like them having a little bit of an identity within themselves. It's kind of my problem with water moves these days. I feel like water just does everything. Like, you literally have everything. Yeah, but like Power Gem makes the guys that can use it well more special. Like that's like, oh, Glimora though, hold up. Glimgam is like an interesting Pokemon now because of it. I just kind of feel like they got rid of like a lot of identity with like a lot of these things. I guess there's like no like reliable special fighting moves. You have like Aura Sphere, which is very kind of weak, honestly. What's like 70 base power? Like nobody learns it. No way we're getting foresighted. Yeah, Scald was definitely a mistake, and I'm glad they pruned it and took it away from a lot of people. That was a big thing they did. But then, like, my thing with water, though, is, like, you got, like, Wave Crash now, like, Liquidation. You do it all, dude. You have Muddy Water, Surf, all kinds of spread options. It just is everything. You got, like, Utility with Scald. Like, it just has, like, no downsides. I will not be getting an encounter. I do not care. Y'all know about this one? This is apparently a hidden mechanic people weren't aware of for an incredibly long time. The real crazy thing is I saw in a video, if your Pokemon has Hyper Cutter, it cuts even a bigger patch of grass, which is kind of sick. The Corphish grass cutting meta. Yeah, I don't know. I have a personal hatred for bulky water Pokemon. That's mostly as a Gen 5 though, because my best friend played a rain team and I played a sand team, which was not good. I hate water Pokemon because of him. I'm slowly coming around though. One of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 5, actually my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon is a bulky water Pokemon. My boy Alomomola. This isn't even some kind of like new gen contrarian thing either. I found my copy of Auras. I was looking at it, and the last thing I was doing on the game was breeding Alomomolas in like fucking Gen 6. I love me a Wish Passer. It's just like we got Umbreon at home. Now it's like, oh, we Wish Pass and we Flip Turn, we do it all. And we got Regenerator, it's like perfect. I gotta find a one stupid image I made of Alomomola. Oh my god, we're getting fucking schooled by a Pidgeotto. I sent it to my one friend when I got into VGC. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make Alomomola work. And she's like, you're the dumbest person on the planet. And I'm like, yes, but... Alomomola, though. Good job, Brian. No fucking way all the grass regrew. What are you talking about? God. I hate this game. It is. I will put Tims on all of my Pokemon. I will wear 6 pairs of boots. I will have 6 Regenerator Pokemon. And I will put out Steph or Rock and keep pivoting. This message brought to you by the Regenerator gang. Like, who has Regenerator? I think I like every Regenerator Pokemon, like, quite a bit. Slowbro, love that guy. Slowking, love that guy. Ho-Oh, love that guy. Tangrowth, love that guy. Audino, we don't talk about him. Reuniclus, love that guy. Amoonguss, love that guy. Alomomola, love it. Mineshaw, I don't like that guy at all. Tornadus, that thing is disgusting. I hate the genies. Mega Dragalge, I have no opinion on him one way or the other. Toxapex, love that guy. Edelgloss, I don't even know what that is. I've never seen this thing in my life. Cloth, I hate that thing. Cyclizar, that thing's fine. Hydrapple, that one's okay. Hydrapple's fine. I hate the genies because, I said to myself last time I played competitive Gen 6, or competitive singles, I think it was like early Gen 6, and Landorus Therian was still around, and I said to myself, I will not be playing singles until Landorus Therian is banished from OU. And I have not fucking played singles to this day, because he is still around, and still prevalent, and I hate him, and I hope his Tims go away. I wish nothing but bad things for Lando. So all he do is intimidate and pivot and fuck that guy. Which is funny that I hate that when I really like Incineroar, who like does the same thing but in VGC. Possibly an even more dishonest fellow. Give me the water bottle. Part is so annoying. padding for the sake of padding. And we gotta get the Eevee, bro. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know why they added the squirt bottle like run back. I kind of want to play like champion singles and get into that simply because there is no Lando currently. What's up, No Limits? I have to use my boy Skeledirge. I kind of love Skeledirge. It's going good. I get some progress on the Crystal Nuzlocke. Beat Silver, beat Gold. How you doing, bud? How you liking Crystal Legacy? Get this thing out of here. Get this disgusting fellow off of my screen. We already had our encounter. It was a hoot hoot, so he's got to go. I like understand why they put the person over there to signpost the squirt bottle, because I was thinking that when I was playing Gold and Silver. Like, how are you supposed to know about that, dude? Yeah, and like my memory isn't like a valid playing the game because I did have the guide as a kid, so like I knew everything. Why do I remember this guy having annoying moves? They have a hardcore mode built in. I know it's still about that like Smith Plays Pokemon guy, right? Am I right about that one? I've seen some of his videos where like he has like 12 different videos critiquing Johto. That just becomes a way of marketing his ROM hack. Thank God they added Magnitude, bro. I kind of love Magnitude because it helps my inner gambling addiction. I don't have to go buy lottery tickets because Magnitude exists. Thank you, Game Freak, for looking out for people like me. You're taking the egg? That's a super gamble. It's not even good. Like, what? Even if we got a shiny Magmar from that, it's still not nearly as good as the Hypno. Because Jinx sucks because it doesn't actually learn a fucking psychic move. He's done Fire Emblem stuff? I didn't know he had Fire Emblem stuff too. I haven't played any of his stuff, but I do have an issue with some of his videos, is I feel like he just says something is a problem in like Johto. It doesn't like really say why that's a bad, you know what I mean? Like his video with Miltank and everything, it's like, oh yeah, like the level curve is kind of fucked up in like a lot of the games, but I don't think necessarily like that is bad. Like I don't know why that's bad. Bro's a master at the clickbait thumbnail, though. Holy shit. I gotta give it up for him for that, dude. He is good at that. Every single video of his I see with a thumbnail and a title, I'm like, yo, I gotta know more. And he is very good, does a good job at, like tying it into, like, what he's actually talking about. Like that Miltank video, bro, that's a masterclass in fucking YouTube videos, bro. He gets you with the clickbait with the Miltank and everything, how it ruined Pokemon. Then he actually makes like a critique of the generation of all the different games and everything. Yeah, this is regular Crystal. We're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke with no grinding and no hacked in rare candies. Oh, we gotta run back to get her fucking Eevee now. Oh my god, there's so much move. So much back and forth. Gotta get my apricorn. It's like $30. I think his video tone of voice is okay, but there's some video. There's a lot of like Pokemon videos I get in my like shorts feed specifically that like is just tone is crazy. I ever felt like Smith like puts on a voice. Some people he might just like sound annoying. Like, I'm sure I sound annoying. You don't like short form content? It's so good. I'm mostly a shorts guy though. My TikTok algorithm is ruined. I like somehow it went from Pokemon just to goth girls. Which like fine bro, but like come on now. You ain't gotta expose me like that. Nah, we were good, bro. We're good. We already completed the challenge for gold and silver. It was totally doable. Done it twice successfully so far. It was just very close. We're back here because we never finished and cleared out this place, so a little bit of experience in here we're grabbing. That big of the video just says nothing for 30 seconds. Really? I don't know how I feel about the shorts that like purposely loop. You know what I mean? Where they try to like create like a seamless like it ends on the same frame it begins to kind of trick you into watching it over and over again for like extra CTR. I just spilled water all over myself. I didn't think that thing was that full. Holy shit. I think I spilled water all over myself like 3 times a stream. Yeah, I gotta get back to reading. I promise I usually read at work or like my other job. Or on the treadmill, but I have Pokemon Champions now, just cutting into the reading time. And I finished Pet Cemetery already. See, I don't like the shorts themselves, but like I respect in a way like the craftsmanship. I'm like, all right, bro, you're like trying to do all the little tricks. I see what you're getting at here. Yeah, I'm a little too early coded for too. I have too like my attention span is like somehow short and too long at the same time. Which is why I'm able to do a fucking dumb challenge like this. Not grinding in all of Johto. At all. Which some would call mental. Me, I'm some. I'm included in that. Hello, Jin. What will I do about this dirty, devious Bellsprout? Have I even gotten like level in here? Was this a worthy backtrack? We're doing it for the EVs, baby. It's all about the EVs. Listen to Jehovah's Witnesses. Right, your door and appeared in the fridge. Some are blatant and more blatant than others. I think the good ones disguise it. The thing I hate is the AI shorts, dude. The AI YouTube shorts is what kills me. It's just something about the tone of voice all the AI voices use is like, holy shit, bro. I am guilty of still watching them, though. I get a lot of AI voiceover cat videos. I'm like, well, I gotta watch the cat videos. Partially it's to rage bait my cat, because I'll just play that in full volume and she'll be like, what the fuck? The YouTube belongs. When we get into mediums, the true, I don't even know what that would be. The true medium for, see? Yeah, I feel like AI, like, was supposed to like, make all of, You thought that would make all like the fucking annoying jobs, like building shit, like gone, and it's like, oh no, AI actually just removed all the fun and creativity. 2.5 hour video about a board game where nothing happens earlier. Hell yeah. I love an egregiously long video essay. I watched the dude's 24-hour long Skyrim synopsis, which fucking great. But at a certain point you realize the people like a lot of those videos like, hey, wait a minute. You're not saying anything about the game or critiquing it in any capacity. You're just like reading the synopsis of all of the quests. There's like no like critique or like analysis. It's just reading the quests. A lot of movie reviews do that shit. I blame the Nostalgia Critic though. The Nostalgia Critic ruined a whole generation of fucking reviews. Because it's just like a synopsis of whatever you're reviewing and not an actual review. Recount of a playthrough for 2.5 hours? What kind of board game was this? A recap of a Risk campaign? Yeah, AI art I think is like the worst thing ever. Like out of all of the things you're gonna do AI for, pick up a fucking pen. Yeah, I like Silver a lot. I think he'd be a cool person like bring back later too. He does have like a complete character arc. I like being able to see like the difference between him like in Silver and how he's grown and everything would be interesting. Like him being like low-key becoming like in charge of a Pokemon breeding or like a daycare or something like that would be like the culmination of his arc. Bro finally stopped being a dickhead and like learned to actually like Pokemon and be a decent human being. Let's go get our fearless Eevee. Yeah, old man Silver retire into the fucking the Philippines, running a Pokemon center. Being a good guy. He's gotta have that edge though. He needs to be pushed at some point by some fucking evil team. And he's gotta let the people know he's still got that dog in him though, you know? Like, he's a retired Crash Out. Mom's a rocket executive. Was that ever like, I know like it's very, very heavily hinted at that he's like Giovanni's kid and shit. Is any of that ever proven though? In like any of the media? One thing I really don't understand about Pokemon is, so the gift Lapras in Gen 1, that shit just gets sent straight to your box. So, like, why the fuck does that not happen with this gift Eevee? I have to have a slot for it. Hi, Bill. Give me the Eevee. The short series? Interesting. I think I've watched that. I watched the one with like Red and shit where you just went through and like, was it Origins? I don't remember which one that was. Alright. Goldenrod is Eevee. What do I name the Eevee? Let's see the gender first. It's male. Thank God. Let's go with my boy Boyd. Ooh, get out of here, bot. What's up, Nugget? How you doing, bud? Man, you go through all of Silphco again would be hilarious, honestly. They should have done that. Void's like vaguely useful. Let's give it a headbutt. Headbutt gaming. Interesting. I have to watch that. I didn't even know about that. There's so much like Pokemon media I'm not aware of. Like if it's everything past the fucking Entei movie is like not real to me, basically. It's all fake. I do know, I was reading out some of the synopsises for some of the later Pokemon movies. Why the fuck is there a one with like Mega Mewtwo where it's like a female Mewtwo and also it's a different Mewtwo from the previous one that we all know and love from like Mewtwo Strikes Back? And there's just multiple Mewtwo's and shit. No, I don't think we're going for the Rest Talk Flareon angle. As long as we have the Drowsy. If Drowsy dies relatively soon, it will bust it out. Yeah, there's like a second Mewtwo. That's like a girl or something. Like talks like a girl. It's weird. Like who thought that was okay? Let's fight the rival real quick. So like we could get a Weezing in this place. In the basement. That is a possibility. Why are there so many Mewtwo's? Like, how does that even work? It don't make no sense. Okay, it's a Rattata, that's fine. I'm up 8 levels! 9! I can't do math. The champ is earlier. I played Hard Trick Room. Who was on your team? Yeah. Well, you gotta watch how you phrase that, see, Queen. Yeah, Mewtwo was made by Team Rocket. I just didn't know he made so many. Wouldn't they be called Mew 3, Mew 4, and Mew 5 then? If Mew and Mewtwo were so good, why didn't they make Mew 3? Hmm? Haunter. Alright, do not put me to sleep. Let me live my life. Get Quick Clawed, idiot. No, he lived. I'm sorry. Are you fucking crazy? Why would you do that? No way he just did that shit to me, bro. Alright, let's get Titania in here, or Boyd in here real quick. Big switches. We gaming out here. He's got Bite, so we want to go to our boy. Let's go back to Titania here. He won't predict the switch again with a confusion. Ow. That wasn't the right button. No! I Quick Clawed and it fucked it up. Oh, it's a tragedy. It's all over. Boyd, save us. Boyd Gaming. I like Gen 2, but I definitely think it has flaws. Mainly the TMs. Honestly, just the TMs. TMs suck ass. Like a lot. Like a lot of ass. Like way too much ass, actually. Let's go Ike here. Just cause, like... I like our position currently. Do I reflect and then Fury Cutter spam? It only did 5. It's like winnable. It's winnable. It's very winnable. It's not winnable. We switch here. Toddy, save us. My day was okay. I went to work and then came home and passed the fuck out because it was hot as shit. I fear we need to stay in here. I feel like we're getting cooked, actually. Can you not crit every attack, actually? That'd be really cool. I think you shouldn't crit 45 different attacks. We like die to a tackle here. Pennsylvania. Huh. I think this is what people call pretty fucking bad, actually. Do we quick claw gaming here? Braum, save us. What do you do? We could stun spore him. Wait, this is an angle. We have an angle here. He hits the sonic booms, never mind. I think we got a quick claw, dude. I think it's our only out. Was it Ike does something? I kind of wish I didn't have Fury Cutter right now. Crit? Okay, big crit. Hey, you can miss that, dude. No, Soren does not have Fire Punch, actually. Brother, that move is like a miss rate, actually. I don't know if you're aware of that one. That is a possibility. Ilyana, save us? I don't think it'll... It can miss is the problem. Do we go for the Hypnosis? I don't think Confusion gets it done here. There's a Resist. I think it's a Hypno, then 2 Confusions. Alright, huge. Brother, it does nothing! It's fine, we got through this guy. It's winnable. It's just a Quilava. No way he went for the... Huge? Do we risk it all, bro? Or do we stay in? I think we gotta risk it all, dude. No, we're fighting the rival in Burn Tower. Quick claw, quick claw, quick claw. Hey, so I'm gonna hit that little 9 real quick. Better trainer wins, bro. Jesus. Do not misclick dig against the Zubat. That is a bad decision. The really fucked up thing with that misclick, though, is the Quick Claw. Because, like, so, Zubat went, hit us, we dug. Then next turn happens. We Quick Clawed, dug, missed, and then got hit. So we didn't dodge anything. Alright, the Team Silver, we got Titania the Geodude, still up with 2 HP. Ike the Bayleaf. We used Fury Cutter unironically, it was kind of wild. Soren the Drowsy. Clutch. Finally, Hypnosis came out clutch for us one time in the world. We don't talk about these two. And then Boyd the Eevee, our newest addition. We should, like, heal. Because we can get jumped down here. By, like, several people. We did not yet. We are crossing our fingers for the 1% encounter rate for the level 16 Weezing. Because that's a thing. For some reason. Hi, dogs. Come on down. Oh, we got our Route 37 encounter either, actually, now that I think about it. Could be a dog. We're almost guaranteed to run into one of them, right? It's just coughing. Magmar is no longer available in here in Crystal. Because you can get it from the egg now. It's like actually a terrible change. Give me the 1% Wheezing. 1% Wheezing gaming. Unlucky. Oh, they almost like ruined that guy's day. Holy shit. How do I feel about coughing? I kind of feel like, for our purposes, like, just going with Tentacruel is better for us. It's kind of just a better Pokemon. Sup, Jonathan? How you doing, homie? Hope you're doing good. Alright, what are we gonna do for his name? Do Mia. Alright, get me the hell out of here, bro. That place was terrifying. Oh, that's fun. Did you guys do anything special, or you just, like, hang out? Let's go, So, we didn't get anybody on 37, correct? So I should probably remove my fainted friends. So let's go, get rid of them real fast. Whew. Yeah, I usually save that, ow, fucking toe. I usually save that battle with the, rival for later. But you kind of have to do it in that, or, like, you actually have to do it in this game. It's, like, completely optional in Gold and Silver. Which, like, I think is, like, a good change. I don't think the, Burn Tower should be optional. Look, Paris gaming could happen in another generation. Maybe. Possibly. If, like, if you paid me. Let's grab Mia. We'll grab our Fearless Reese back out. Your 500-pound wife on Route 12 yet? I have not, system. I hate to say it. I haven't been over there. I'll keep an eye out. You got a message delivered to her? We didn't get anybody on 37, correct? Kind of just walked right on by. Did we get somebody on 34? We got the drowsing, right? Let's get a dog. Let's get a Stantler. It's Stantler. Who doesn't love Stantler? We love Stantler here. Stantler Gaming. Shout out the Weirdeer, the greatest Pokemon to ever exist. We're gonna need some hypnosis because this is like a real Pokemon with really an actual catch rate for some reason. Go ahead and tell you why, but dude is a menace. See? Menace. Hey, can you not do that, actually? Yeah, I always liked his design, except for the nose. The nose, I don't know what is going on. I like the idea of, like, the antler, like, eyes and shit. So we don't have that many Pokeballs, Sequin. I think you're gonna have to say the magic incantation for us. Never mind, you're out of a job. Hey, tough economy, what can we say? That's a male Stantler. That could be Kieran. Is it EN? It's AN. Didn't satisfy fetch catch rate? Did it not? I just always operate on the assumption it does. It feels like it does, and that's all I need. You cast your evil spells without worlds now? What do you mean evil? These are all the best spells I've ever seen in my life, actually. These are all important spells that make everything better. Thanks, Nurse Joy. What would we do without you? Go fight Morty. So, we're not gonna be using Soren for this. Obvious reasons. See, it's funny, I never knew, burn and poison affected it. I always just thought it was, like, sleep, parrot, and freeze. When do we get Graveler? 25. Soon. Soon will be Gravel Gaming. Why would you use Curse? Running someone's a great way to catch you on a full swipe. My issue is like killing the Pokemon with the burn though when you get low health, you know what I mean? That would be my big concern. We're cursed, but like it's fine, bro. We do magnitude gaming here. And you don't take damage if you knock people out. How dare you try to spite my magnitudes down? What a dastardly fellow. I can't help but feel like there's not enough experience for us. Or like there's too much experience, I should say. It's fine. He's gonna evolve in like 3 seconds. So he'll be alright. Most of our team can't attack these guys, which I think is very fun. I think Ghost is a devious type to have as in like an early, like, gym. Because you don't have any options, bro. Like I got Mud Slap and Dig in a dream. Titania, save us. Let's go, Quick Claw. Oh, you need to do better than that, Chief. Let's go, that move is 30 fucking PP for some reason. 30? Why is it so strong? I think it's really weird he doesn't have a mystery of this. It's just... why? I guess it is a good way of showing, like, hey, remember this guy? He's a real Pokemon now. He can do things. He has ghost moves. Like, look how new and improved the old ghosts that you know and love are. That's why in some ways, like, I don't entirely mind Faulkner having Pidgeotos. Because I feel like the whole big thing with, like, Faulkner as, like, a gym leader is supposed to be like, hey, like, you remember Gust? That shit is flying now. Like, things are different. Things that you know from Gen 1 are now different. I think that's supposed to be, like, what that was supposed to be tutorializing and everything. That and, like, the introduction of, like, moves that do things. Like Mud Slap. Because all the moves in Gen 1 are, like, relatively basic. They all just have a chance of a thing they just do damage and have, like, a chance of something happening. Like, Mud Slap is the first one you run into. It's, like, a guaranteed, like, damage plus effect. So we have 2 trainers. And we're at the level cap. That sucks ass. We can't exactly use... well... we could probably use... like... I don't know, man. I feel like Soren could be fine. Sure, Lick is super effective. But it's Lick. You know? It's just Lick. Mudslap's the Argent to power up punch. Mudslap's good as shit. I think it's highly underrated in this game. You just like Mudslap someone down and you're like, alright, you're ready to go. Is that just your candle? Use it for the incantations to make me catch Pokemon? That's all that was. Did we defeat Wooper in single combat? I don't know if we defeat Wooper in single combat. I think we can defeat Wooper in single combat. I think we whooped that guy. Get it? You get it? Alright, so, like, we kind of need some Pokemon. Like, just to actually... ew. Ew. Ew, get him out of here. I'm, like, gonna switch to 8, because what if you Hyper Fanged me? See? See? Can't fool me. So do we think keeping a Magnemite on the team is worthwhile? I feel like Lock-On has use against Koga. Can you not do that, actually? That'd be very cool if you didn't do that. Asbestos is great. It does it all. You had to crit me too? Well, we're probably fine. If you don't like poisonous foam, what else do you even need in life? Poisonous foam is goated. Alright, I think we can catch the Magnemite. I think... What level does Magneton, like, learn things? So 27, my man's got lock on. That's value. Because I feel like he probably doesn't take any damage from the Crobat. And even like level 30, some lock on Thunders is going to do some work if we get it in Thunder, that is. Alright, Mr. Magnemite. There's my list of people. You're like kind of a mage. You can be Tormod. Why don't you be Mist? Yeah, Zap Cannon's from the power plant. Yeah, Tormod. He's a fire mage. You like the boy Tormod? That's my goat right there. He does goat shit. Alright, we can put Reese away. Like, we don't see a cut spot for quite a while. Grab the Mite. Anime gives me Urk vibes. I don't know. I don't think Magnemite's that annoying. I think a more annoying Pokemon is Urk. Dude, I have like literally never used Urk in my entire time playing Fire Emblem. Because they're like, hey, here's Lucius, here's Pent, or here's Canas. And I'm like, well, I'm fucking using Canas. That's like one of my favorite characters in all Fire Emblem to use. Druid go crazy. Alright, would I be a crazy person to just eat a lick to the dome? There's probably a better way of phrasing that, but you know what I mean. I think he could take a lick. Hey, because Canas, you just promote her, like, almost immediately. He's straight chilling. Alright, I don't think getting licked by the Haunter is a good idea, to be honest. Mist, you got this, right, bud? Mist, you don't have this, actually. You definitely don't. Titania, save us. Look, he's like, "Arr," hand up there. Hell yeah. Shout out to Tanya. What a great Pokemon. I can't wait to give him Fire Punch. The grass Pokemon's gonna show up and be like, yo, what's up, bro? Fire Punch from the Graveler. That's that fucking Pokemon Champions type of coverage you run into, dude. I thought it was a guidance chapter. I don't even remember how to unlock that one. I feel like that's like... I feel like most of the guidance chapters aren't too esoteric to get in that game. Except for like chapter 27XX. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, oh yeah, here's a fucking Gaiden of a Gaiden you can only get if you did Lid mode and got Nils to like level 7 or something. Like, what? What is wrong with them? Who thought that was okay? I think we can take the Ghastly here. Yeah, we're chilling, bro. Soren Gaming. I don't even remember Geats. Where's was Farina in Hector mode? Because they make you jump through so many hoops for that, and you have to spend so much money, and she's like mid. Great design, mid-ass unit though. An 8. We're okay to. I'll even switch. Soren's got this. She has my favorite design of the Pegasus Knights in that game too. I'm just like, damn, bro. I don't know about using her. Can you not critical me? Can you not have everything happen with that move? That is the highest value lick I've ever seen in video game history. And now we switch back. Dude, do we think the anti-sleep berry has more value than Quick Claw here? I always get Peg Knights killed. Appel, why? Appel, please. Let me win. I need to. My ego relies on it. Alright, I think we just go in there with Quick Claw Gaming. Thank you. Feel very blessed now. So he leads Ghastly. I don't think any of his Pokemon have Shadow Ball. Like, unironically. Except the Gengar, you know? Gengar's got that. I think we lead Soren here. I think we're gonna stick with Soren. He also died horribly. I've always had good luck with Wyvern Riders, I feel like. They usually don't let me down. Usually. Okay, you're fine. You're not the one with the Doduos. It'd be weird, gym leaders usually give you the TM they give you. Yeah, except Faulkner. I don't know what Faulkner was doing. I don't know why they're like, yeah, here's a ground move. Have fun. Like, okay. Interesting choice. Because, like, if they just gave you a flying move, it would be good against Bugsy. And, like, that feels like a normal, like, logical through line, you know what I mean? Feels like what a normal game would do. That was a lot of money. You had nothing else to say, I see. Let's go, Berry Gaming. Let's go fight Morty, bro. I'm a believer. Quick Claw will bail us out. Quick Claw can't do it, nobody can. No. So the problem is, like, we don't want to evolve Jazzy until it learns Psychic at level 40. So that's fun. Otherwise, we just don't have Psychic for the League. We're using, like, Confusion for Bruno. There'll be big value once we get him, but... Alright, I'm a believer, bro. Big belief here. I'll even give him a Parl's Cure Berry. Do I give rollout to Mia so it could possibly do something? $31's the level cap for price. It's 30 Chuck, 35 Jasmine. What? Am I okay? Like, I do think selling rollout would be better, to be honest. I'm hoping here Soren should be fine against the first Gastly he leads off with. It just has Lick and like Curse. I'm hoping that we take it down. It should bait in the Gengar because it has a super effective Shadow Ball. Then we can switch. They'll use Shadow Ball. Then we get a free switch to our Geodude. And we just pray things go correctly. Wild Defense Girl Graveler. It's too much work. It's so many buttons. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Like fucking Sweet Scent Fury Cutter? No way you went for Curse. Huge, actually. Huge play for us. Soren's claiming bodies already. Are you in Haunter? Gotta go to Tanya here, unfortunately. Not the Nightshade, bro. What do you think about that? 5? Huge. Huge curse. Go Mia right here. He should go for Hypnosis, but he might go Dream Mean Look because he's already cursed. Wait, huge? We're chipping him out. Oh, that's terrible. They usually don't do that. Oh, rip to Mia then. They changed his AI? Interesting. They normally don't do that. Get fucked, idiot. He's so mad right now. Quick Claw Gaming. I know Morty's pissed right now, bro. You know this guy's mad. Holy shit, he just got procced on. Insane. I would be so upset. Thanks for Shadow Ball. We're not teaching that to hit fucking until we're in the league. Yeah, it's 20% of the time every time. Dude, if my Gengar got popped by a Quick Claw fucking magnitude, I would cry. I would throw my Switch across the room. Why I'm glad Quick Claw is in Champions. It is kind of funny. Not for me. It's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Hey, that's fine. Considering the odds of fucking what Chuck did to us in the first attempt of this run, 1 in 1,000 is nothing. Sea Queen crunched the numbers for that shit, bro. That was, diabolical. I forgot about the Bruto incident. That was what, like a 0.11% chance of happening? Or like 0.01? It was something diabolical. But Chuck was like, we were busting out exponents. That was like 1 in a million. Like unironically, mathematically. Alright. We're gonna end there for tonight. I gotta eat, I gotta use a little bit of laundry, I gotta work in the morning. We're gonna play Champions tomorrow. I'll show off the Mr. Crime team. That's like not good, but it's funny. Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. No, we didn't even include, yeah, you're right, we didn't include that in the calcs. It actually is probably worse. Damn. Why would you tell me that? It makes me even sadder. Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.